Welcome back. Swami Vivekananda said, "It is difficult to deny that we need strength to meet life's challenges. Strength is life. Weakness is death." Yoga not only helps with strength in the body, but strength in our mind and our journey to self-realization. Duncan has the key to this.
Namaste everyone, and welcome to this yoga session. Often in yoga we just think yoga is about stretching and flexibility, but yoga is also about strength. These postures today are going to help us not only in strengthening the body but also strengthening the mind, so we become more focused and able to concentrate. So the first posture we're going to do today is called Utkatasana, and Utkatasana is a very, very powerful posture for the muscles in the legs and around the knees. So we're going to come to standing with our toes together, our heels slightly apart, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place our hands onto the hips, and we're going to bend the knees and sit down into a chair. And when you are comfortable sitting, you're going to bring your hands out in front of you and you're going to take the hands straight up. For those of you who have shoulder issues, you can bring the hands to a 45-degree angle or keep the hands apart. Otherwise, you try and bring the hands straight up, and when you're in this posture, you're going to see if you can sit down a little bit more, and you're going to here do deep, long breathing through the nose. For those of you who maybe have a little bit of a rounded back, you can maybe just pull in from the belly a little bit into Uddiyana Bandha. This is a little bit of a lock when you pull in, and this will also help you to sustain you in the posture. Then after 5 breaths, you're going to slowly come up, release the hands down, part the legs, grab the left wrist with the right hand, and just feel that beautiful energy. So the next posture we're going to do now is called Bhujangasana, or the Cobra. Now, if you've got lower back issues or shoulder and neck issues, you need to practice this with caution. I'll give you an alternate posture to practice. Otherwise, if you can, you're going to come up into the full Cobra posture. So we're going to come lie down on our stomachs. So this posture, we're really strengthening into the spine, the muscles in the back and the muscles in the abdomen as well. We're also working deeply into the kidneys. So the first version you can do is Sarul Bhujangasana, the Sphinx pose. So you can bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, your hands by your sides, and then you're going to slowly lift up the head, the crown of the head, back into the Sphinx posture. So this is the posture that you can do if you find going into the full Bhujangasana a little bit too strong for you. So to come into the full Bhujangasana, you're going to lower down, bring your hands, and leading with your chin, you're going to slowly lead the chin along the mat as you pull into the hands, coming forward with the crown of the head first, and then pushing gently into the hands. You're going to lift yourself up, keeping the elbows bent, elbows in at the ribs, and you're going to drop the head back. If you feel any pain in the lower back, you need to bend out of the posture. So use the elbows as kind of brakes to bend in and out of your posture. And just breathe 5 long, deep breaths. If you can, dropping the head back. Otherwise, you just keep the head facing forward if you've got any problems in the neck, in the back. After 5 breaths, you're going to slowly come down. You're going to rest in Makarasana, bringing one hand on top of each other. Take your feet wider than the mat, turn the toes outwards, and rest the heads on your hands. Just feel the beautiful energy moving up the spine. And then you're going to slowly push yourselves back into a comfortable seated position to end the practice. So I'm sure you've all seen how strongly you've worked into both the spine in the Bhujangasana posture and into the legs in Utkatasana. Now, many of the postures that we do in yoga really do work deeply into strengthening the body, as well as stretching and creating flexibility in the body. Thank you for joining today. And we're just going to bring our hands to the heart center and end with the closing mantra, which means may we all be happy, may we be free from illness, may we see what's auspicious, and may there be no suffering in our world. Om peace, peace, peace. Sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashantu, ma kaschit Tukabhag Bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.